Welcome back everyone to some more F1 Manager 2022. It's time for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix with Williams. Now, I do know a lot of you guys have been a little upset with the management of the team, management being of our drivers, but possibly today I have something planned, something lined up. Albon has a point. I think I'm going to put that into braking, try and get him a little pacier. Does Nicholas Latifi? Nope. Aiken, possibly. One control. Racing incidents. Oh, lockups, sure. 67 rated now for Jack Aiken. Pretty nice. But yeah, I'm a little curious, but we'll see how it goes in this episode. Big news. Side pods come in this episode as well for the team. So let's manufacture, just like the Alpine save. I think I just did a side pod upgrade. So let's try to get 3 parts rushed. Is that possible? No, we're going to get 3 emergency then in preparation for the weekend. And then we'll get some extras in normal pacing. So let's do that. It's a good amount of money spent. And let's get a new project. Hold on. Do we have new hours? In 26 days. Okay, I just want to start researching a little, try and push the car, next year's car, into a better position. So let's see, side pods change. Let's put these on the new cars and let's take a look at the analysis on grid average. Oh, we're slowing down. Grid average is improving a lot better. This is not good. What about Aston Martin? We are slightly better than Aston Martin. What about Alfa Romeo? Alfa Romeo is way better than us. Alfa Tauri, way better than us. Haas? Closing in on Haas. Not bad. But yeah, it's not looking good for us right now. Okay. I want to take a risk here today. And in the meantime, while I was doing everything else, I have been sending some scouts out to see if we can get some experience here. So I've scouted Sebastian Vettel, who's currently on a 14 mil salary, 4 mil buyout fee for him. On the other hand, I do also have Nico Hülkenberg lined up. He's on 4 mil salary and a buyout fee of 3.6 mil. I am tempted to try and get Hülkenberg in our team. He has the experience. He is pretty good, I'd say. Let's compare him to Nicholas Latifi, and he's a lot better. Only 76 rated, but he's already much better in regard to much of the racing here. Accuracy and reaction isn't as good, but still a lot better. Let me see what happens if I put Vettel. Vettel is quite better than Hülkenberg. So let me see if I can steal Vettel from Aston Martin and try to sign him. If not, Hülkenberg is going to be my second option. So let's propose a contract. I want him for maybe like 3 seasons instead of Nicholas Latifi. Salary, maybe we'll offer 14.5 mil. Okay. Let's get a race target bonus. Let me chuck that down a little. I'm sorry, mate. We're going to try and get P15 and better. So it's going to cost us 4.2 mil, which we have plenty of cash to do right now. Let me see if Vettel will accept this proposal. It's not bad. He's not happy that he's not getting a starting bonus. He's happy with his salary. He thinks I can do better. You want to stay longer than 5 seasons? Isn't Vettel quite old, mate? I don't know. Okay, well, we'll give him 4 seasons maybe. Starting bonus. Let's see if 200k is good for him. Let's see. Okay, he's still unhappy about starting bonus, which I think I have to give him at least about 1 mil. Race target, neutral. Neutral. Okay. Oh, this might be it. Ah, he's declined. I think his patience for negotiations is extremely low, so he's not interested in signing with us anymore. So unlucky. I've been trying to push for it, but he just doesn't seem to want to budge on a lot of those things. So second option is to bring him in instead of Nicholas Latifi. My starting salary, what's Latifi's contract looking like? Let me see. Hold on. Because I want to give him a little bit of an improved contract than Latifi. Oh, salary is very low, man. 630k, really? What about Albon? What's his 6 mil, really? Wow. Latifi has been driving essentially for free in F1 money terms. Quite mad indeed. So let's try and get Hülkenberg in. Alright, let's see. He is happy with everything. So, oh, he's declined. I think this target is achievable. Okay. This is too long. Okay, so he just wants a shorter contract. So what about 3 seasons? Is he happy with a 3-season contract? Oh, he's unhappy about that. It's too long. Okay, well, I'll give you like a 2-season contract then. Is that gonna work? Possibly. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it is time that we bring in a much more experienced driver. And it is time to officially welcome in Nico Hülkenberg. Welcome to Williams. What a signing indeed. I think he's pretty good, I must say. He's pretty good compared to Nicholas Latifi, who is now booted off into the nether. He has been sent off into the free agent world. Sorry, mate. He'll probably get picked up by some team for sure. But let me see if Aston Martin have a replacement driver or like a reserve driver. I don't know. Did they sign anyone yet? They'll probably sign someone soon. Ooh, Jan Duruvula is now the reserve driver for Aston Martin as I steal Nico Hülkenberg from them. Latifi's still a free agent. Unlucky, mate. Alright, also one thing that I really wanted to do was to get someone to prepare for the future. So Nico Hülkenberg, of course, only signed a 2-season contract saying that he might retire soon. So I'm gonna bring in Theo Pourchaire, who is a much better prospect than Jack Aitken. Sorry, mate. I know you're a Korean British guy, but I gotta find some talent in the team, and I need Theo Pourchaire and prepare him for the future in case Nico Hülkenberg decides to leave. So that is what I'm exactly gonna do. Hire him for 207k, confirm, and we've just brought in Theo Pourchaire as a reserve driver. We'll use him during our qualifying, or rather, the free practice session here as we head into the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. We got Hülkenberg, Albon, and Pourchaire as our teammates. So 18-year-old Pourchaire, high chance of growth potential, so he's gonna really like gel into the team. Hopefully Albon is also pretty good driver. He's been performing quite well, and then Hülkenberg with his experience hopefully will help the team in the 1 or 2 seasons that he's with us. So welcome back. Let's head on in. Let's see if we can reach Q2 now. We're not gonna reach Q2. Highly unlikely. We're not gonna go too high on our guarantees, and yeah, we're just gonna stick to no guarantees for now and head in. Hope you guys are enjoying the video. If you are, there are a couple things you can do to support the channel. First off, press that like button and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe by pressing the red button down below and hit the notification bell as well so you're notified as soon as I upload next. Thank you guys so much for your support. Hope you enjoyed the rest of the video. Alright, it's been a quiet session. FP1 done and dusted, but guys, why is Theo Pourchaire this good? Theo Pourchaire just beat Hülkenberg in a first outing in the car. My gosh, by a full second at that. Oh, I know the car probably has some broken parts here for Hülkenberg because I think the engine's a bit worn, but still unbelievable from Pourchaire. But let's see how they fare against Albon. Let's see. Ooh, big news. Hülkenberg gives an optimal response. I'm curious to see what Albon gives us. Okay, Albon's in. 87 for him. And for Nico, it's a 99%. Alright, so this is nearly it. Alright, so the end of FP2, another quiet session. Albon and Hulkenberg in the back. Hulkenberg does have a very worn engine. Gearbox is absolutely dusted, but he is doing well. Setup is almost there. Let's see if we can get an FP3. Okay, we got 100% setup for Albon. Let's go. This is it then, the golden setup for him. And that's also 100% for Nico Hulkenberg. So this is also a stellar setup for him. So maybe we'll send these guys out for one last run just to get acclimatized with the track. Yet another very quiet FP3 session. So Albon and Hulkenberg in the back, but it is all to play for as we head into qualifying. 100% setups for both cars, and now we're gonna put fresh engine components in the back of the cars and prepare for qualifying. Okay, we got held up a little bit by some cars leaving the track, and especially from Sainz and I believe Gasly, one of the two at least. Well, Hulkenberg is the first to cross line, 147.5, which is pretty good. 146.9 for Albon, who got less impeded by the cars leaving the pits, so that is that. But let's see. Let's try and punch up into Q2. Okay, I let Hulkenberg do a lap on his own on fresh tires because he got held up a little worse off than Albon. So let's see if that is in fact a hold-up issue or if it's a talent issue. It is a bit of a talent issue as he doesn't improve as much as I'd like him to on a clear track. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, there's been a crash. Oh no, that ruins our lap then. Oh yeah, someone's off in the castle section. That ruined our lap. Well, we're both out then. Magnussen crashed out. Yep, he smashed it into the castle section. That ruins our lap. He just didn't brake, or he just locked up and just went straight on into the barrier, but that is our lap done and dusted then. It got ruined by that yellow flag. So we're back at the grid then. P19, P20. I think I might take an engine penalty for both cars actually. We'll take this opportunity to try and prepare for the rest of the season. K-Mag is out. Stroll, Schumacher, and Vettel are also out. Of course, Aston Martin are our rivals right now. So let's try and push on them as we head into race day.
The time has come to fight it out. It's race day.
Williams had a good performance in qualifying. Now they'll be eager to demonstrate that they can have an even better race. Aston Martin were on target for qualifying. Now it's up to them to defy expectations for the race itself. And the sky is looking grey and cloudy today. An effective tyre strategy could prove very valuable as the race plays out.
But for now though, let's get ready for all the action of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix.
And just like that, time to see our strategies and also time to put in a fresh engine. We're taking a penalty. We are going to put fresh engines in the back to prepare us for the future. Taking a massive penalty. Hopefully this will help us as we go. Alright, this is going to be a little risky strat, but this is one that will hopefully work. So we're starting at the back of the grid with a brand new engine in the back. Gearbox, ERS, and engine all fresh. And we're going to do a two-stopper. We'll see how fast we really are. Hopefully we can beat the Aston Martins today. Let's see if I just pulled off the strategy of the century around Azerbaijan. Penalty incurred. Sure, let's take those.
The drivers have now taken position on the grid, and it's looking like a cloudy day. Here we have Alexander Albon. They'll be starting the race from the bottom half of the grid, so there's a fair bit of ground to make up. And looking at the second Williams car. Slower than most yesterday, so today they'll be starting from the bottom half of the grid. Will their hard work pay off today? This is what you've been waiting for.
And here we go then. It's time for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Back row start for the two Williams cars. Lights out and away we go. Let's try and push. Hopefully we are able to grab some positions here for the start. Oh, Hulkenberg looking eager to try and get past his teammate, but we got to work together here. Try and push up the grid. Right now it's looking quite stable. So yeah, we need to try and push. How's Albon faring? He's trying to push ahead of Mick Schumacher perhaps. Is he going to get the inside line into this turn? It looks like it, but traffic is just keeping him there. Hulkenberg slowly climbing as well. As he gets the inside line, gets past Albon here. Ooh, this is going to be a tense first lap to see who comes out on top for Williams. I'm just going to let them race because that race pace is definitely needed. Hulkenberg gains a position. Hopefully, using that momentum, Albon returns the favor. Hopefully, we can get a position here. Aston Martin, will it be shoved wide? Not really. Oh, this is not going to look good. Okay, Hulkenberg concedes to Albon. Oh boy. This is going to be tense. Well, we'll have to wait and see how this fares later on because it's going to be a long race. Albon really trying to push here on Aston Martin. Softer compound tire. Let's see if he makes the move. Stick around the outside. No. The Aston Martin actually tries to move on the Haas, but is unable to do so. Inside line now. Albon's hungry for this position. Goes up the inside. Oh, close. It's a side-by-side action here with the Aston Martin. Let's ride on board with Albon as he tries to move. Oh, going flat out. Let's go, lad. And he's got the move, I think. We'll drop him down to standard usage here. Try to push with ERS a little bit. We're going to drop both cars, actually, down to standard. Let's see how Hulkenberg fares. Can he dive it here, perhaps? Oh, we might get a double move here on the Aston Martin. Nice. Both cars feeling hungry for that position. Let's drop our ERS usage a little. Save it for later. Hulkenberg struggling. Let's see. Alright, so Albon is in for his first stop. I'm going to push Hulkenberg now because he's coming in soon. So let's see how he fares there. Albon on an overcut strat, which will not work. It's an undercut heavy circuit, of course. Undercut has a massive benefit, that is. So let's see. Bunch of people in the pits as well. Okay, Albon releases at the back of the grid. Magnussen, where is he at? He just exited, so alright. I think some people already did their pit stop here. Some people have already moved on to the hards, which is quite an interesting strat. It might be a one-stop strat for those cars. We'll see. Hulkenberg really pushing now. Trying to stay ahead of Mick Schumacher here in an effort to try and get a decent advantage before the pit stop. Okay, Hulkenberg comes in now. Hulkenberg coming in for his first stop of 2. Let's see. I don't think Hulkenberg is as fast as I wanted him to be, but right now I'm putting a little faith in him. Let's see if he improves. It's a full minute slower than the fastest cars around here. Let's see. 2.8 second stop for Hulkenberg. Releases way behind Albon, and off he goes. So we'll see how he fares with the softs at the end. Ooh, Albon is looking for a move on Vettel here. He's going up to P17. Let's go. Nice. We got the Aston Martins with Albon. This is good. Oh, the fight is still on. They're on the hards. I'm curious to see what the tire is looking like. Soft to hard? Is that just going to be a one-stop? It seems like some of these teams are going for a one-stop here. Medium to hards, maybe to see out the rest of the race? Sebastian Vettel is definitely on a one-stop here, I think. It's interesting. Let's keep an eye out. We're side by side with Sebastian Vettel. And we make it stick as he lets us through for the castle section. Thank you. Car is really underperforming, guys. Car is really underperforming, but we're coming in for the second stop of the race. Final stop for Albon. Entering the pits. Let's see. Come on. We have so far to go to bring this car up to the midfield. It's just so slow. Hulkenberg is not doing as well as I expected him to right now, but it is what it is. Okay, 2.8 seconds from the pit crew. Not good. Alright, let's attack Hulkenberg for the rest of this 2 laps or so. Let's see. Albon is still ahead of Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg is just behind him here. Okay, Hulkenberg is in for his second pit stop. Soft tires are on. He's at the back. Unlucky, mate. Can't do much here. Pit him. Let's see what he can do on the softs. 2.6 seconds though. That's a solid stop from the team. If only that came sooner, to be honest. But off he goes in last place. Ooh, Albon's coming up on Stroll here. Possibly setting up a move. Oh, look at this. Ooh, Mick Schumacher's in the pits as well. Is he releasing? I think he's releasing up the inside. Let's go. Good move, good move. Can we get Mick Schumacher here? He's only 2 seconds or so up the road. Let's try and push a little. I'm going to give him a little deploy and a push. Let's try and push. And just like that, the race is over. So it's lap 51 and 51. Albon down in P18. Max Verstappen has won the race as he crosses the line, overtaking an Alfa Romeo. Hulkenberg is in P20. A little unlucky. Maybe it's his first race, and that's why. Stroll in P19. Albon beats him, so that's a good sign. But yeah, I think Hulkenberg was a good signing, I think, for now. We'll see how he fares as he gets more acclimatized with the car and with his race engineer. Maybe we need a better race engineer, possibly. We'll consider it. We need a staff overhaul right now. Ben Mitchell and Albon really working well together to get a P18 here. It's looking okay. Not bad, but we really need to push this car. I think we may see some improvement in Season 2. Mainly because I want to try and invest heavily into the next season car. So I think starting the next window, I'm just going to invest in research for next season. For the rest of the season and through this season, essentially. So I'm literally doing the Günther Steiner of F1 2020 and 2021 seasons as the regulation changes came. So that's the plan, Mr. Postman. But for now, we're going to have to be satisfied with a P18 and a P20. Not the greatest result, but I think there are some positives to come soon.
An okay performance for Alex Albon today. This was a mixed performance from Williams today. Some excellent decisions and then some strategies that will need a bit of work.
Yes, there's no doubt that they have what it takes. I can't wait to see which direction they go in for the next race.
Now that all the points have been tallied, the team is in 10th place in the constructor standings.
For the next round in Formula 1, the teams are travelling to the circuit Gilles Villeneuve for the Canadian Grand Prix in Montreal.
Well, all I gotta say is it's a little unfortunate that we can't get anything better. There we go, my camera's on. What we need is a better car. The car hasn't really improved as much as I would like it to. Verstappen, Leclerc, and Sainz on the podium. Perez, Hamilton, Bottas, Russell, Gasly, Alonso, and Norris in the points. Tsunoda, Zhou, Magnussen, Ricciardo, Ocon, Schumacher, Vettel, Albon, Stroll, and Hulkenberg round out the finishers. Still at the back here, worst performance so far, and we are still on 0 points. We're in the Donut Club with Aston Martin. Hulkenberg gained some experience points, not as much, but Theo Pourchaire, what a driver. I am excited to see how he develops. I think Hulkenberg will retire soon, and we'll replace him with Theo Pourchaire. So I'm excited to see how that goes. 3.8 mil made in total. Thank you very much. I'll take that.